Hello, Jody. How are you? I hope I'm not keeping you awake. Yeah, I feel pretty fine. I got a sliver in my thumb. No, that hurts. Aggravating me. Does it sound clearer than the other videos I've done live? I wonder if it's picking up through my headset. I wonder. Oh, that made a mess. Oh. Okay, and it must be picking up through my headset then. I guess I'll have to wear that when I'm talking on here then. I'll have to listen to the video once to see the difference. I'm actually not talking as loud as I did the last one, so that'll be nice then. Then I don't have to scream and yell. I just got back into Illinois. That's no surprise. Wouldn't be the first time. You've fallen asleep before when I was talking and I stayed on the phone for 45 minutes, remember? Well, that's good that you don't hear the truck then. That's definitely coming through the microphone then on my headset. I'm glad that works. Oh, you're funny. I don't want to be blamed for keeping you up all night now, okay? If you get tired, you just go to sleep. If I get riffraffs on here, then I'll just shut the page down for the night. Oh my God, the world's gonna come to an end now. Oh my dear, holy cow! You want all spiders to just burn, don't you? You don't do spiders. See if that helps the view at all. I think my phone's trying to focus on the windshield and not the road. Oh my gosh. I better watch what I say. You about died. We need to spray for spiders is what we need to do. Just douse the whole house with spider spray. Yeah, it's a good thing you sprayed. There's just a few left that haven't gotten into it yet. Wish there was others that wanted to comment. I see 4 people watching, 6 people watching. Ooh, don't be shy, people. Who else is watching? Heck, if you're not gonna say anything, at least give a thumbs up. Yeah, probably be best to spray around the rest of the house. I can do that if you want sometime. Spray the perimeter. Hello. I don't know why this is so smeary. Ugh. Trying to clean off the lens, so I think it's the windshield actually now. No, I think it's trying to focus on the windshield. The windshield's kind of smeary because it just tried raining and I turned the windshield wipers on and I shouldn't have done that. And I'm out of washer fluid, so I don't think these street lights actually help matters any. Yeah, I need to wash my windows. What I need to do. Maybe I'll get the truck washed tomorrow for the first time. It's been a while. I haven't washed it since last fall. Yeah, it's the windshield that's dirty. Doggone it. Oh, oh well. Maybe I shouldn't leave this going. I don't know. Should I leave this live going? Not the greatest looking view. Okay. I can keep talking. I know how to run my mouth. So, yeah, there it's better. Now it's dark out. Now it's think it's reflecting my my dash cam is reflecting a little white dot. Could probably turn that off. There we go. That's better. Now it ain't reflecting the white dot. I guess I have to move my phone, so that's not doing that. A little road construction going on here. Flashing lights, unless it's a wreck. Might be a wreck. Yep, somebody wrecked. Somebody hit the wall. Kind of decent weather out over here. Not too cold. I do have the heater on though a little bit. Yeah, I should be back about 6:30 in the morning if I don't stop. Then I can go to bed for a little while. Well, open the window. Open the windows, open the glass slider. I'd probably be turning the air conditioning on. Actually, when I sleep in the truck, I gotta have the air going in the truck. I gotta be covered up with a with a big blanket, even with the air conditioning. That's how I like to sleep. Something on me. Long ride home. I didn't. I only went to Madison, Wisconsin today, so it's only like 5 hours away from the yard, something like that. Yeah, 5. So not bad. No, don't need don't need ghosts looking at the goodies. No, can't have that. Don't know what the heck those ghosts would do to you in the middle of the night. They might get a little too excited. Maybe that's what them ghosts are doing around my house, peeking in the windows, looking at me, seeing how I'm sleeping. Wonder if that's even possible. We could probably go into more depth about that in this conversation, maybe. That'd be a heck of a late night spooky story. Ghosts taking advantage of people while you're sleeping. No, not in the kitchen. Oh, that would be quite the thing. Making out with a ghost in the middle of the night. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what keeps looking in that window of the kitchen. That's 10 foot up. Oh, you brought it up. I'm only 45 minutes from Robert. I'm in Rockford, Illinois right now. Just about ready to head due east. If I were to take this next exit right here and go right, I would go right to Robert's house from Robert's right along. Hi, Corbin. I am hauling empty flower racks from Home Depot because I just delivered loaded flower racks. So they are, I delivered them in Madison, Wisconsin, and we're based out of West Michigan, and we deliver to Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, some Kentucky, some Missouri, Wisconsin, and Minnesota, mainly St. Paul. I usually go to Minnesota, but they already had enough guys going up there, but that's usually my area. Okay, you drive in Texas? I've been down there. I used to pull a step deck, a specialized step deck, and used to haul a lot of equipment and did a lot of crane moves for the windmill farms down in Texas. So I've been all over. I think the only states I have never been in is Maine, Washington, and Oregon, and evidently Hawaii and Alaska. Otherwise, I've been all over this country. I've got over 3 million miles and haven't stopped yet. So where are you from? Oh, you move powder cement? Okay, so you pull a bulk tanker then, or a pneumatic tanker, pneumatic trailer? I used to work for a company that did that, but I never pulled their trailers. I pulled dump trailers. So you probably live in Texas then? You work local? Or you go all over the place? I just stay regional, so we go out and back, and because we got dedicated customers, we just haul. We also haul. We haul flowers from April until December, and then during the off season we haul eggs and bread for what we have called Gordon Food Service, which is just a distribution center for like fast food restaurants for the food supply and um, for Costco for eggs. So that's what we do. I'm just driving back. Thought I'd do some video and streaming. Don't have anything else to do. Was chit chatting with my best friend there. I kind of look up to her. She got me started in this YouTube stuff, and I think she's gonna go to sleep. How long you been trucking? I've been doing this for 20, 22 years now. Doing a little this, little that. Like I said, I used to pull a specialized step deck, but now I pull reefers and dry vans now. Got out of that business because it was just I didn't want to dispatch myself. I got my own authority, so I'm pretty much my own boss. But the company I work with, I get to pull their trailers for nothing, and they're my dispatch also. So kind of a handshake deal. I've been doing this with them for 15 years on and off, but now I'm back with them full time. So pretty decent pay. I'm not gonna complain. So okay, 9 years. That's not too bad. I've only been trucking for like 23 years, 24 years. Started as a driver and decided I could buy my own truck. The truck I got now is probably the last truck I'll ever own. Too expensive to buy another truck. I've done so much customizing to this thing. Oh, you like podcasts? I've never done a podcast. I'm new to this YouTube stuff. I've only been doing it since last fall, so okay. Yeah, I like driving too. It's a good way to see the country, but yeah, I'm a little hard of hearing, so I don't usually listen to much of anything. I don't even listen to the radio when I'm driving. It's actually been off for a long time, and I just do this. My hearing is shot from being a mechanic for a few years and messing it up. So I'm just trucking across Illinois now, heading towards Chicago. I don't know if I'll drive all the way back to our yard tonight or not. I want to get at least to Indiana and maybe stay at the scale house. Usually pretty quiet there. Yeah, good luck to you too. Make sure you keep the greasy side down, as they say. Hmm. Starting to rain here now. Mother Nature's truck wash. Needs an actual soap bath though. This thing's a pig. Oh. Got 5 people watching. They need more thumbs up though. One just doesn't cut it. I ought to be able to sail right around Chicago with no issues tonight. Yay, got some more thumbs up. Appreciate that. It's always good to see people like what I'm doing. Haven't done these live. I mean, I just started doing these lives with my best friend, and it's kind of a new way to get out to chat with people. I'm actually kind of glad my headset's working with the streaming. That way, you guys don't hear my loud truck. I know when somebody's sitting next to me in a truck, you can't even hear what they're saying. Uh, there's a there's quite a few people that understand trucking, but there are also quite a few that don't. They think stuff just magically appears in the stores. So yeah, unless you grow all your vegetables and raise all your own meat, beef products, chicken, pork, whatever, a truck's actually gonna haul it. I've only got two other friends besides my cousin that are in the trucking industry, trucking business. So I don't really have many people to talk to. So are you parked for the night? Or are you home? Or yeah, trucking's pretty hard. They probably I think being in trucking one reason why I'm not married anymore. So I was always gone for 14 days at a time. It's a hard life. So yeah, like I said, I'm regional, so I'll get back to our yard about 6:30 in the morning, and I'll probably get dispatched back out with another load by around noon or something. So I'm just gonna sleep in our dispatch yard. I won't even go home. I live an hour away from our drop yard. I'll just sleep in the truck. They'll probably send me to Minnesota or Missouri, probably maybe Ohio. I'll go home at the end of the week or whenever I feel like it, because we're working 7 days a week. So gotta keep the wheels turning. Yeah, I've been off for a couple weeks. Had to fix my truck, and things didn't go as planned, and had problems with brand new parts right out of the box that caused other issues, and we got some more bugs we got to figure out Friday. So This truck I got's a 99 379 Peterbilt flat top, totally custom out. It's paid for, so it's just strictly a moneymaker now. Did Marketplace Boutique fall asleep? I hope she has a good night's sleep. I hope everybody has a good night, really. Hmm, kind of lonely out here. I don't know. I haven't watched the radar. I don't know. This is just sprinkling right now. All I care about is I don't get wet when I'm unloading flowers because we have to unload our own trailers. We got um, we got lift gates on our trailers, so we can unload 24 hours a day. So don't need no signature on paperwork. Just drop it off at Home Depot and go. Those are construction vehicles with the flashing lights up ahead. They got on the highway here, but I don't know where they're going. Yeah, I'm okay with. I'm a little okay with the rain. It takes us a while to unload sometimes, and I got 30 flower racks in the trailer that weigh close to 1,000 pounds a piece. I got to roll them out. It just takes a little time, and I don't. I mean, I just spent 45 minutes unloading 20 of them and putting 20 empties on, so I don't feel like standing in the rain for 45 minutes. it's usually raining when I have to deliver flowers, I'll just go to bed for a while till it stops. We're not on a set schedule, so we can deliver them whenever we want. That's one nice thing too. Work at our own pace, no set time. I'm usually not very talkative. I'm kind of shy, kind of. I like to brag about what I'm doing and what I've got. Not in an arrogant kind of way, but just I'm pretty proud of what I have and the people that I also spend my time with in life. Pretty proud of them too. What would be really cool is to get like 40, 50, or 60 other people to watch this while I'm driving. That'd be really awesome. I'm not famous yet, though. That's my problem. Need to be a little more famous. Yeah, I think certain areas are underrated. I think, to me, it's all about pay. If you get paid good, then it's not underrated. But if it's cheap freight, cheap wages, I think then it's underrated. Yeah, the cars disrespect us. Um, I know quite a few truckers though that are disrespectful in our own industry though too. So I had one get tangled up with me yesterday. Ding dong ran into the side of the trailer. Too many people out here that think they can hold a steering wheel and they don't know what the heck they're doing. They think they're professionals, but they're not. I got my opinion on what makes a professional driver, but I'm going to keep that to myself. I consider myself a professional, but I also own my own business, so I'm a little biased. I don't think I don't think trucking will ever get the appreciation that it's due. Well, you want to hear my opinion, huh? I don't think you're a professional driver until you actually own the truck and own the business, make all your own decisions. I think if you're tied to a company and you're just a number, I don't think you're a professional driver. That's my opinion. I taught myself how to get this business going, and I didn't have anybody to fall back on. I'm first generation truck driver in my family's history. So I'm doing this all on my own. I do all my own work. I started this business, bought my own truck, got my own authority, work on all my own stuff. That's just my opinion. Maybe I should say it a little differently. Maybe I should say that I'm a professional business owner. Maybe you're a professional driver, so maybe there's a difference. I've got I've got 3 million miles of driving in. I've only had 3 accidents in 3 million miles. You don't have to respect my opinion. It's fine, you know. Everybody's got an opinion. We just got to keep it nice and clean on this channel, though. We don't, you know, if you want to say something bad to me, it's got to be good. So, you had a wreck in your first week? Wow. And you call yourself a professional driver? I used to have 20 trucks running around the countryside, and I had zero tolerance for my guys. They got in a wreck to where it had to go to a body shop. They were fired. I didn't put up with it. I had all nice fancy trucks. Guys would come to, I had one guy hit a light pole with the front bumper and bend the bumper, and I fired him. I wasn't going to put up with it. I spend 60 to $100,000 on a truck. I want it to stay nice. I want the person to take care of it, treat it as their own. Now it's just me. I've only got the one truck here. I whittled it down. I couldn't keep anybody around that was worth a darn. So, oh well, that wasn't your fault. Then if the sports car ran the red light, evidently he wanted a convertible. No, that wasn't your fault then. Convertible sports car coming right up. Although those won't go underneath the pneumatic trailer very well though. Anybody else want to come in the conversation and chit chat? There's 5 people watching. Who else is out there? Come on. Don't be shy. Y'all got to try and keep me awake if I'm going to keep driving for another 4 hours. That was a big bump. Well, your boss was upset for the wrong reasons. Equipment and pieces and parts can get replaced. He probably would have hated me when I wrecked my first truck. I laid one on its side, loaded with pigs. Didn't hurt the pigs though. Had a tow truck pull the back of the trailer off, and we chased all the pigs out of the trailer. Put them in all gooseneck trailers and hauled back to the farm. Yeah, everybody wants to try and make a buck or two on an accident, even if they're at fault. That's the sad part about life, the truckers. We drive a semi truck and everybody thinks we're made of money. Yeah, that sucks. I only I only drove truck for 3 years, and then I bought my own. So I've been doing this on my own for 18, 19 years, but driving for like 23. I think it'd be hard for me to go back to being just a driver. I got so much invested in my business and in this truck. I've dumped a lot of money in this truck. Been overhauled 3 times. Everything has been replaced on this truck except for body panels and paint. Still got the original paint. Everything else has been replaced. Engine, transmission, rear ends, front axles, springs, airlines, electrical lines. I custom built the electrical harness on this truck. I can't even I can't even take this truck to a dealership. They don't even want to work on it. I do all my own work. I got my own shop. I know this truck inside and out. The only thing I can't fix is air conditioning. I don't care to either. I leave that to the specialty guy. Oh. Yeah, this is a 1999 379 Peterbilt flat top. It's got it's an extended hood with a 60-inch bunk, 275 wheelbase, 355 full locking rears, 18 speed, 650 cap. Although I got some horsepower issues right now. I rebuilt this motor in June last year, and I just put new injectors in it last week, and I'm down on horsepower, so I don't know what happened. I used aftermarket injectors, and it didn't run right. We changed the ECM, didn't fix it. Changed the wire harness, I didn't fix it. Went and put OEM injectors in it, and it straightened it out. Unfortunately, I think whoever sold me the ECM and gave me my old one back messed up the file in it because it is not 650 horse anymore. I think it's only running about 500 horse. So we are going to put it on a dyno on Friday and see what kind of power I'm putting down on the ground because it's not right. Yeah, this truck, like I said, I used to pull Specialized step deck. It's got a RGN ramp set up on the back frame, California hookup. I had a full enclosed headache rack with a 25,000 pound winch on the back deck, so I could drag dead equipment on the trailer. But I've since taken all that stuff off to lighten the truck up because, believe it or not, this thing is a heavy beast. 275 wheelbase with a headache rack and a winch deck. This thing weighed 22,000 pounds. Now I'm about 20,000 pounds with all that stuff off. Still a heavy truck. Some of the loads I get out of Cincinnati, Ohio, I can't even scale them things. I can't drive a Kenworth. There's not enough leg room. I'm 6'6". I can't even fit in the Peterbilt the right way. I unbolted the seat off on the floor here and moved it back 6 inches. The back of my seat's actually in my sleeper area because I'm such long-legged. I'd never be able to drive a day cab. Your truck's got automatics in them, or they got manual transmissions? Well, that makes you a better driver than if it's a manual transmission. uh, yeah, I used to have two trucks in my fleet with automatic transmissions, and one of them just would not shift in the wintertime when it was cold. I wound up selling that piece of junk. I've always been a Peterbilt guy. My first Peterbilt was a 2003 with a 70-inch bunk. 2006. Had a 2006 379 with a 7-inch bunk, and I should have kept that truck. But then I bought this flat top, which is a 99. I bought this one probably, I don't know, 8, 9 years ago. Yeah, I think it's been about 9 years that I've had this truck. Not gonna get another one. This is the last one. If this thing gets wrecked, I'm gonna get out of the business. Not even gonna try and buy another truck. No, I don't have a name for my truck. Never really thought about it. She gives me problems a lot of times, though. I don't even know what a good name would be, but I've never really done that. Oh, I know what that stands for. Yeah, I don't. My truck's been pretty good to me. Like I said, I've driven 3 million miles. I've had this truck for 2 million miles, and it's only been on a tow truck once. Only one time has it been towed because of a failure. I think that's pretty good odds. I've broken. I was out in Wyoming and drove them home, or drove it home. I lost oil cooler in New Mexico and drove it home. Broken rocker arms. I've limped them to dealers and placed them right in the parking lot of a dealer before. Injectors. I've done the same thing. I had an injector fail in South Bend, Indiana once, and the Kenworth dealer told me which one it was. And they let me go out in the back row, and I swapped it out right in the back row, pulled the rocker assembly off, and pulled the injector, dropped the new one in. Away I went. About only took me about an hour and a half. Like I said, I just put new injectors in this 2 weeks ago, and it took me 45 minutes to from opening the hood to pulling the air tube off, all three rocker covers, and all three rocker assemblies, and pulling all six injectors out. It took me 45 minutes. All right, well, stay out of trouble there, Corbin. Hopefully somebody else will come in here and chit chat. Stay out of trouble now. Yeah, you have a good night also. Wonderful suburbs of Chicago.